Hi, today I am going to share with you about further investigation after filing the charge sheet. So this was done, how it is still valid was created by interpreting, Supreme Court created the interpretation of further investigation and what are the conditions for considering that the case can be investigated further. This was done in CBI versus Hemendra Reddy case by the Honorable Supreme Court recently. Now the basic procedure is for a crime is that crime never dies. So criminal may die but crime never dies. Criminal may go to jail but crime never goes to jail. So crime never dies is the principle. So whenever crime is caused, you file a police complaint or a police complaint is registered or a complaint is registered with many authorities. There are many authorities before the government, investigating agencies. Police is one of them, CBI is one of them, the ED is one of them, Enforcement Directorate is one of them, NIA, National Investigating Authority is one of them. So there are many authorities. Complaint is registered before the investigating agency. They will investigate and file a report. There could be two kinds of reports. One is a negative report, another is a positive report. If it is a negative report, then it means whatever the complaint, that is ingredients of the complaint are not correct or false. And if it is a positive complaint, the ingredients of the complaint are correct and police files a charge sheet. So many things can happen in this process. It may appear very simple, but many things, many facts, many circumstances, many incidents happen because nobody is perfect and police are deliberately not perfect. Hope you could understand when I said deliberately not perfect. So when charge sheet is filed, the next step is to consider whether charge sheet is correctly filed by the police or the investigating agency or not and take cognizance. So this is take it on record. You can understand it that way. And the court takes it on record. So once court takes it on record, it means investigation is complete. Now a question arose before the investigating agency about fresh evidence or fresh investigation, which requires a further investigation or a fresh investigation pertaining to that pending investigation. When that happens, now on one side police said that investigation is complete. Now the other side, there is a need, the question arose to investigate further. Now what is the principle that is to be understood here is that Supreme Court clarified this principle that in spite of filing charge sheet, in spite of starting trial, in spite of taking cognizance of the offence by the court, if still the investigating agency finds that there is evidence for further investigation, or if a question arises whether to investigate further or not, the earlier investigation will not be vitiated. That is to say, will not be found defective or will not be declared illegal, will not be destructive to the further investigation or the result of the further investigation. So the previous investigation will be intact, the previous investigation will be valid legally, and then further investigation will also be valid because of the principle crime never dies. So when you find that a further investigation is required, when a complainant finds that the further investigation is required, then the complainant can file an application, notwithstanding, in spite of a charge sheet filed by the police, that is a positive report filed by the police or the investigating agency, and in spite of the trial had begun, complainant can file an application and police can also sumo motu open up the case and investigate further, because crime never dies. Hope I'm clear. Thank you. Thanks for watching. If you have any doubts, kindly comment.